How we doing, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Richie Hicks Jr. Sports Podcast. Looks like the rain and the wind have kind of died down. I'm going to get out of my yard and take a peek at what kind of debris we got. We had a little bit of a tropical storm named after my older sister, Nicole. I'm here to fill you in on my predictions for tonight's Thursday night football game between the Carolina Panthers, who are hosting the Atlanta Falcons. This is a rematch of a very exciting game that went down a couple of weeks ago. In the Falcons' case, they are attempting to keep pace with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have won the South last year and as a wild card won the Super Bowl the previous year. Panthers, on the other hand, after playing some inspired football and in the original game with Atlanta, should have won were it not for an apology call. The NFL actually apologized to the Carolina Panthers about penalizing DJ Moore in what looked like was going to be a game-winning touchdown. He was penalized for taking off his helmet. It backed up the extra point attempt to 48 yards. It was missed. Ultimately, the Falcons won the game in OT, and it was a situation where the Panthers actually could have driven into first place in that division. Since then, Carolina has not been able to win a game. They're having issues at the quarterback position, trying to figure out what the answer is between P.J. Walker, between Baker Mayfield. Ultimately, the one shining star on Carolina's offense has been Deontay Foreman. So in Atlanta's case, similar to Foreman, Cordarrelle Patterson, after missing time on the injured reserve, had an excellent week last week as he is reinserted into the Carolina game plan going against them. He's going to be starting for the Atlanta Falcons. It looks like Patterson has his fantasy football relevance back. I believe that the way this game goes, it's going to feature both running backs, and ultimately it's going to come down to who can win the turnover battle and who can take better care of the football. In that case, I think without question, it's going to be the Atlanta Falcons. I expect both defenses to be in a position to make plays. I just think that I trust Marcus Mariota a little better than anyone that is going to be under center with Carolina. And I also believe that Drake London may have a blow-up game. In the end, I expect Atlanta to win this thing. I'm going to go 26-17. I think Carolina's just going to have trouble scoring points, particularly in the second half. We're going to be doing a full preview and breakdown of this week's games coming up later on tonight. And I must say, it looks kind of tough to figure out where we're finding an upset this week. Can Green Bay pull off an upset at home against the what's up, Gary? Good morning, buddy. How you doing? Can Green Bay pull an upset against the Dallas Cowboys? Essentially, Green Bay is standing on a banana peel, so they're going to need to figure out a way to pull an upset. It's going to be very difficult. It is in Lambeau. We'll see. Did Green Bay gain any confidence with the failed comeback against the Buffalo Bills? My answer is no, because, the very next week having a stinker against the Detroit Lions, who were going into that game only had one win. We'll see, though, if Green Bay can pull an upset. Pittsburgh, New Orleans is going to be a tough one to call this week. We're going to be hitting on that. And can the Giants off the bye week respond after losing? They're 6-2, unfortunately lost Xavier McKinney. We're not sure about the severity of how long McKinney's going to be gone. I would have to expect that other guys in that secondary are going to have to step up. Potentially Landon Collins might be asked to step up and get more playing time in his absence, as well as Dan Belton. It's just nobody knows yet. We're going to have to see what it looks like. Kenny Galladay's returning for the Giants. Can he finally get in the end zone? The Giants definitely need an injection in that wide receiving room. Of course, Odell Beckham, sooner than later, is going to be signing with a team. And as we get closer, it appears that it is between three teams. It appears that it's between the San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, and the New York Giants. We're going to find out where Odell's immediate future is going to end up. Wherever he does land, it appears that he wants to be on a multi-year deal. Coming off of the two knee surgeries, I'm sure the negotiation table is going to be interesting because he does have an injury history, but he obviously is a very dynamic player that can help a team make a run. So we're going to find out where Odell goes. Going to be a good show tonight. Hope to see you guys there. But as far as tonight's game goes, I got the Falcons winning by 9 and attempting to keep pace with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Definitely should be a two-team race out in the NFC South. The Saints just have too many injuries and are coming off quite the stinker last week. They're playing a struggling Steelers team. We're going to dive into that one. If the Saints so much as have a puncher's chance to stay in the race in a rather mediocre South Division. Until later, I am Richie. Stay safe, guys. I hope that this storm hasn't affected you guys all that bad. Definitely a lot of wind, but it looks like it's starting to kind of calm down a little. So I'm going to get out there and see what it looks like. Have a great day, everyone. And I will be back tonight with a full preview of Week 10 in the NFL. Take it easy.